Okay, so for before I do any of the fights on 120, I want to first do the Moxie and Sheehan fight. I'm gonna get my team out for that. I want Meganium, Heracross, Salazzle, Pyroar, Ceruledge, and Weavile. I need to pre-damage Meganium to just to overgrow range to like 50 HP works. Pre-burn Heracross, and then items. Not Miracle Seed. Lepaberry on Meganium. This may not matter, but it's worth having as a backup. Silver Powder on Heracross. Juice on Salazzle. Charcoal on Pyroar. Scarf. No, wait. No. I meant Pecha on Ceruledge and Nevermelt Ice on Weavile. So this fight's in permanent slightly terrain, but that's all been accounted for. So turn one, since I show fast kill to Swampert with Meganium, Leaf Storm, and Overgrow range, it means that it's guaranteed to protect this turn. Farafrig will always skill swap Swampert because of this special AI, where AI will always skill swap if its ability is beneficial, which on this fight just basically means it skill swaps Swampert and Avila because they're weak to grass, and Farafrig has Sap Sipper. So I'm going to switch into Salazzle, and I'm gonna waste a turn with Heracross. I'll just break the protecting Swampert. The protect does block skill swap, though it doesn't actually matter. Actually, it would have It would matter, but yeah. Theoretically, I could have planned around that, though, if it was the case. So Encore, Swampert, and Protect, and X's or Farafrig, since we have Guts activated, this will always kills, and Silver Powder. This is gonna bait in first slow kill Tinkaton Gigaton Hammer. So we Scary Face Tinkaton and switch into Pyro. Pyro's just barely slower, but after Scary Face it will be faster. Diligent, Gaetan, Hammer, but we take it okay. Not amazingly, but well enough. Okay, so I just waste a turn with Celestial Sludge Bomb Tinkaton, I guess. And Overheat Kill. Tinkaton. With Charcoal, this always kills. So Encore will end this turn on Swampert. Last mod Gengar, no matter what HP Pyro ended up, it would always be Gengar coming out, and we were going to be, and it's going to be, or no, not Scary Face, Encore. It was going to either be Focus Blast or Sludge Bomb into Pyro. I think in this case it's guaranteed Focus Blast, doesn't really matter though. Gonna pivot for Cerulege to resist both, and will always be guaranteed kill with Shadow Ball, even if it Focus Blast, which we're immune to, but yeah. Okay, now we were actually in range of Sludge Bomb, but that's fine though. Okay, so now I Scary Face Gengar, switch into Weavile. We aren't quite faster with Weavile, but after Scary Face we will be. Flazzel's also baiting no kills from Gengar, that's kind of important. Not really, actually, but... Sludge Bomb plus Nate/Kill Gengar. I didn't think about the fact that the Sludge Bomb would go into Swampert, but that's fine. It's not gonna do that much because it is a resist it. Okay, Encore ends. I'm just gonna Encore it back in and waste a turn with Fake Out on Weavile. Get back into Meganium. Just keep wasting turns on... Leaf Storm, eventually it's gonna fail to protect. Actually, like, once it Encore ends, it probably won't even protect. Well, it's actually 50-50 to do so. But then after it hits it doesn't click it again. I think everyone got experience from that. So yeah, we just Icicle Crash kill the Flamigo. Never Melt Ice Boost means this always kills. So Leaf Storm plus Icicle Crash kills this. Even with what you have it. Even with me at -2 special attack, and we need to attack with both because that's sturdy. So yeah. Avalugg is weak and has really poor special bulk, so this does kill despite us being at -2. And there was the Power Herb. That's what I came here to get. Wait, no, not Repel. Why? Okay. Okay, so now we can get on to the 120 trainers. Let me update frag sheet first real quick. And that's 2 for Meganium. Where's my Meganium? Oh, there it is. 2 for Meganium. 2 for Weavile. One for Pyroar and 1 for Heracross. Okay. So let's get this. So then for Angelica, I want Hitmonlee. Annihilate. Samurott and Mamoswine. I also put on Meganium and Eldegoss. I don't think they're actually going to be used, but there's backups. So I want no item on Lee, Black Belt on Annihilate, Mystic Water on Samurott, and Soft Sand on Mamoswine. To pre-damage Annihilate to 196 HP. I see Lapras all the way at level 72. Eh, I mean, yeah, okay, that's not a mistake. Okay. But yeah, Hitmonlee does just outspeed and kill this. Hitmonlee is really good for dealing with these Laprases, that's one really good thing about it. This is gonna be in Kangaskhan, the only one that needs fast kill. Die to Omastar and Belly Bolt so they don't come out. Go to Annihilate. It's forced to fake out here because it can't last resort until it fakes out, so it will hit us because it's scrappy, but I am actually counting on that because that's why I got the specific pre-damaging. Okay, 141. Let me make sure that that's actually enough. I forgot about CC drops, I think. It could have actually pre-damaged a bit higher. It doesn't make a difference, though. Yeah, we just close combat kill. We're faster than this. So it's always going to be fast kill Omastar, so swim Omastar for Surf. I didn't actually need to pre-damage. I guess I forgot about CC drops. It's fine though. Go into Samurott on the Surf. So it doesn't see kill after this. I don't show kill to it because it's a Focus Sash. And does Shell Smasher, it's going to be guaranteed to set up Shell Smash here. We're bring it down to Sash, but we have Aqua Jet to finish it off. Belly Bolt comes out for guaranteed parabolic charge. Doesn't see kill if anything else, so it's always that. Going to Mammoth Swine on that. This isn't Shukaberry, it's leftovers, so that means that Soft Sand Headlong Rush kills this. It was clean. Alright. So, that is 1 for Lee, 1 for Annihilate. Lee's finally at 10. Been at 9 for a while as well. 1 for Mamo and 1 for Samurott. Riley, this one was a bit trickier, but I managed to find a way. So I want for this one Mr. Rhyme, Low Kicks, Samurott, which is already in my party, Togi, Electrode, and Espeon. So I want to pre-damage Rhyme to 132 HP. Alright, so I also want to teach Thunder to Electrode. Electro Rub's a tutor, so I can just get rid of that. So no item on Rhyme. Silver Powder on Locust, I don't think I need, but kind of just a filler. Citrus on Samurott. Persum on Togi. Magnet on Electrode. Hey, welcome in. V-Stripe. V-Striped. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, I want... And I also want Lum on Espeon. Should be everything. Yep, okay. Just check. I don't need a boosting item for Espeon. Where's my Espeon? There it is. No, I do not. Okay. So first I fake out the Greninja. This Greninja is Sash, so I need to break that. So fake out. We're pre-damage to be exactly Dark Pulse. I mean, the pre-damage was technically kind of unnecessary because it would have just been Dark Pulse anyway, because that's how it is from full. But yeah, it would be Water Shuriken if this Greninja had loaded dice and saw 4 hit, but it doesn't, so we're good there. Go into low kicks on the Dark Pulse. We kill with First Impression. First Impression will go before Water Shuriken because it's +2 priority, and Shuriken's only +1. This is going to be Iron Jugulus fast kill with Hurricane and Hydro Pump. I need to position to get exactly Hurricane, which is why we're going to go into Samurott. Samurott's just here as a pivot. Technically that is the best one, but it doesn't make a difference. Except for the fact that you save my Citrus Berry, I guess. So we go into Togi on the Hurricane. We have Person for Confusion. I get a bit of chip with Fake Out off. Now I go into... Now it's Hydro Pump, so I go into Electrode on that. Take it because we're Grass type, so we resist it. And kill this with Thunder, which always hits because we're in Rain. See, Crobat comes out. Togi is going to be my answer, that kind of doubling up on that. I don't want to Fake Out because it has Arrow Focus. I'll just start with a Spiky Shield right away to get some extra damage on this. Leech Life will heal it a bit, but Iron Barnes is actually doing more than Leech Life is healing, so it doesn't really help at all. It is for fun. It doesn't make a difference either way. Weezing is out. And yeah. And it's going for my Togi Dark Pulse, which is that an issue? No, it's not. And if necessary, I could have like pivoted through low kicks. But Espeon can take Dark Pulse from this. It is a non-stab move, so Espeon does have good special defense. And Psychic Kill. Alright. Alright, so that's in terms of frags. One for low kicks. One for Electrode, which Electrode has not got one in a bit. One for Togi and one for Espeon. Okay, so next up is Callie. This was also a bit weird, but it's got a line, so we're going to be bringing Samurott, Tapu Koko, Revavroom. Where's my there it is, okay. Annihilate, Golduck, and Vasculegion. Okay, so I want Citrus Berry on Samurott, Magnet on Coco, one on Revavroom, Berry Juice, Annihilate, Spell Tag, Mystic Water on Golduck, and Aspire on it's Citrus on Basculegion. Alright, so I also need to teach Thunder to Coco. Get rid of Nature's Madness. Let me fix my moveset up a bit. Okay. Yeah, I need to Reduced Samurai to 224 HP. Oh wait, there was one other thing I forgot to do. I was supposed to teach flip turn to Samurott. Bulldoze. Definitely not gonna be the last time using that tutor. Keltio lead. So for Tapu Koko to be able to kill this, we need to get rid of its this thing's Assault Vest and do some damage to it. So to do that, I'm going to start off with Knockoff. This is going to give it a Justify boost, but it doesn't matter. Its only physical move is Aqua Jet. This is a bit more damage to Koko as a result, but it doesn't make any difference. And I won't ever use it against Samurott, not that it would like even matter if it did, but... Aura Sphere, pre-damage with Aura Sphere always procs Citrus Berry, so that means that we can always get out of the range of the next Aura Sphere. And now we slow flip turn out. Go into Tapu Koko. And kill with Thunder. It's gonna Aqua Jet us, but that's fine. We always take it and it won't change bait in any way. No matter what, it will still be Toxicroak Gung Shot exactly. Heracross would have never seen a kill, and Toxicroak doesn't see a kill with any other move. So I gotta switch into Revavroom. Somewhat of an unlikely counter, but two high horsepowers kill it, and we're faster. And we always take Drain Punch, crit. It also won't heal it up enough to be an issue for another high horsepower to kill, because we do a lot, even with Dry Skin added on top of that. It does, yeah, it does get a Bullet Punch off, but that does, like, no damage. Depending on what HP I ended up at, this could be a different bait. It could be either Heracross or Grapple. I think that this is gonna be Heracross. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be Heracross Close Combat. Go into Annihilate on that. Annihilate has a good resistance profile against this, so its resist most of its move. Its highest damaging move is Smart Strike, which it does have for some reason. I'm gonna first Phantom Force it to get some damage off. Smart doesn't hit you like when you're even when you're like semi-invulnerable despite its attribute. Nice crit, doesn't make a difference though. Go into Golduck on the Smart Strike. Golduck is Swift Swim, so we do outspeed this Heracross in Rain, and we can kill it with Surf. And it's gonna be Graplock Close Combat out. Oh yeah, I never leveled up Golduck. I had forgotten about that. I was calcing this fight without Golduck leveled up, I guess, but yeah. And 2 wave crashes kill, and we always take liquidation crit, which is what it's going for. Kind of wasted citrus, but whatever. Okay, so that's 1 for Coco. Coco's first. 1 for Golduck. 1 for Revavroom. And 1 for Basculegion. Alright, so next up is Clarissa. For this one, we're going to be bringing it Sinistra. Okay, so Sinistra, Houndoom, Revavroom, which is already there, Samurott, Meganium, and Annihilate. Okay, so let's heal up Revavroom. Only thing I need to do is pre-burn Meganium. And, well, obviously items. Cherry to Sinistra. Citrus to Houndoom. No item on Revavroom. Juice on Samurott. Citrus to Meganium. And Cherry on Annihilate. Okay. Alright. Switch up Rotom Wash. Sinistra one-shots this with Leaf Storm. We got Cherry, so it won't be able to Thunder Wave us. It's just gonna Hydro Pump us, do a decent bit of damage. We do quite a bit of damage, but we always live crit, and we kill with Leaf Storm. No matter what HP we end up, we're going to be being Gardevoir, either for fast kill or outspeed out damage. Since the bait's inconsistent, I need to reposition, which means I'm going to switch into Houndoom. You can always take crit and from anything and always baits exactly Dazzling Gleam after. Yeah, even without going for Dazzling Gleam, it's still, after Citrus Berry, it's always going to be Dazzling Gleam after. Okay, I think it's gonna Calm Mind here, but it doesn't make a difference towards doing this. I don't think it does, right? Where's my, yeah, okay, sorry, I'm until Mudshot kills from full. Spin out. My Iron Head works too, but I'm just gonna spin out anyway. This is gonna be Fast Kill Seismitoad. Since it has Mudshot, sees kill with that, it's always gonna be going for that because it's a positive effect. None of its other moves are positive effect. It's always gonna Mudshot, go into Samurott on that. Take 2 hits and flip turn out, slow flip turn. Does a lot more than I realized it would, but it's so Meganium can always take Ice Punch crit kill with Leaf Storm. I need to get that chip because otherwise Leaf Storm wouldn't kill. And if it's Citrus Berry, the bait could have potentially been bad, so I needed to do it like this. Alright, so here comes Heliolisk. Heliolisk sees highest damage Hyper Voice. Won't click anything else other than that. Won't Thunder Wave because we're already burned. So go into Annihilate on the Hyper Voice, which we're immune to. Annihilate always takes Thunderbolt crit. We have Cherry for paralysis and kill with close combat, obviously. Oh, it's Thunder, not Thunderbolt, but we do take that. Heliolisk isn't that strong. Okay, actually 109 special attack. It's higher than I remembered it being. I guess Annihilate's just really bulky. Okay, so for this one, we want Tapu Koko. Meganium. Samurott. And Samurott with Flip Turn is so good. Belly Bolt. And Omastar. I only need 5 mons for this. This is the reason I picked up the Power Herb as well. Should I bring as a backup? I'll bring Azu. Alright, so I want, for items, I want Magnet on Coco. Citrus on Meganium. Berry Juice on Samurott. And Belly Bolt. And Power Herb on Omastar. And we also need to pre-damage Tapu Koko to 144 HP. Just to check that that is correct. Yep. And I need to teach Oma Muddy Water, which means I have to go all the way back to where the tutor is, but it's whatever. Alright, your power gem. Taco Coco already has Thunder, so yeah. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna go also do this for the next fight. I'm gonna go teach U-turn to Tapu Koko. It won't be used on this fight. Like I can't use it on this fight based on my setup, but I will need it for the next fight. I don't want to go back again. U-turn. Okay. Oh, it's fine. I have everything prepared. Yeah, okay. Did I do the frag sheet update for last fight? I don't think I did. I did for the fight before last fight because I did update Coco. But, Sinistcha was at... Where is... Sinistcha was at... Can't find Sinistcha. Where are you? Oh, there we go. At 4 yesterday, and today it's, still at 4, so no, I did not actually. So it's 1 for Sinistcha, 1 for Revavroom, and 1 for Meganium, and 1 for Annihilate. Alright, and now into the fight. So Magnet, do I have Magnon? Yeah, I do. Okay, so Magnet Thunder always kills this Masquerain. This is going to bait in with some Kabutops Fast Kill Liquidation. 3 damage precisely to be in range of that. High crit I won't apply because that only applies if it doesn't see kill, which it does in this case. We go into Meganium on the Liquidation. Regardless of crits and defense drops, we're always going to be baiting exactly Exazor or Stone Edge afterwards. And then Exazor's Leech Life, but yeah. Which gives us a... Samurott can always take the combo of any of these 2 hits. Stone Edge's like max rolls like 47%, so we barely take 2 of them. And I get the chance to slow flip turn. Okay. And go into Belly Bolt. We're doing the double pivot here. First pivot turn for Samurott, and then Bolt switch with Belly Bolt. We can take Liquidation crit here, since we're at full. So I go into Omastar here. As we show fast kill to Galissapod because we're holding a power herb, that means that it's always going to be Armaldo out. Muddy Water to kill the Armaldo. It's going to liquidation us, do some damage. If it defense dropped us, I would have had to protect because first impression would have killed. But I'll still do it anyway. But then Aqua Jet wouldn't have killed even if with the defense drop. But yeah, we'll just protect anyway to first impression. Then we only have to deal Aqua Jet, so it's fine. We can just Meteor Beam and that will kill. Okay, so that's one for Coco. One for Belly Bolt. And 2 for Oma. Oma's getting close to 50. Okay, so for this one, we want Annihilate. Where's Annihilate? Togi. Samurott. Weavile. Meganium. And Tapu Koko. We already have a U-turn on. I scaled that before. Okay. I also scale U-turn. I also need to pre-burn Coco. And no pre-damaging is required, so I just put the items on. Black Belt on Prime, not Prime, but Annihilate. Muscle Band on Togi. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Juice on Samurott. Never Melt Ice on Weavile. And Citrus on Meganium and Magna on Coco. Alright. Alright, so leaning off this against the Duraludon. We always kill this with Black Belt CC. This is not Aviolite, it's just what is this item? Lumberry. Okay, so we just kill this with Black Belt Close Combat. And with the defense drops, this will always be baiting exactly Flamigo Dual Wing Baits. No close combat. It is technically able to hit us with that because it is scrappy, but it won't go for it because it doesn't see it killing. Even if it did, it's negative effect. It's always dual wing beat. We go into Togi on that. Get the 2 iron bars with that plus fake out and zing zap will be, I think, like really kill it. I don't know if I even really needed the muscle band. I just didn't have anything else to put on it. So it's going to be now coming in. Yeah, Goodra for first slow kill. It's going to be going for guaranteed mud shot. Well, technically it's actually the only thing that even sees a kill with, but even if it's not kill something else, it would still be mud shot because it's a positive effect. Going to Samron on that. It's like basically the same thing as what we did with the Cypher Toad last time. We take the mud shot plus Dragon Pulse from this and slow flip turn out. Go into Weavile on this, and we kill with Fake Out into Icicle Crush. And we don't actually don't think I even need the Fake Out chip anymore, but no reason not to. And this is going to be for Alligator kill with Liquidation. It sees kill with Liquidation full, which is my Weavile. This Weavile has really poor physical bulk. It's like almost min physical defense. I don't know if I ever showed the IVs on stream, but if I may have forgotten to do that. But yeah, not the best, but it's not terrible either. So yeah, I go into Meganium on the Liquidation. Also, nature isn't like, it's basically whatever. It's like basically neutral, to be honest. I guess like it matters in some cases, but it's very rare. So this is always going to be Ice Punch. Go into Coco on that. This isn't actually Sheer Force, so I need to worry about its statusing. This is Torrent, but we are pre-burned to account for that. And we Thunder kill with Magnet. This always kills. Luckily this doesn't have Aqua Jet. I don't know what I'd be doing if it did, but so it's going to be Lurantis coming out. It's always going to be, I don't know if it sees kill with Weather Ball right now, but even if it does, even if it did, it wouldn't matter because Leaf Storm's positive effect because it's contrary. So I U-turn the Lurantis for some damage. Wait a second, oh shoot, I just realized something. I burn, so that means that it goes less than I realized. I should have poisoned instead. That was a mistake on my end. Okay, that's okay, I can just go to Weavile instead. Initial plan was to go to Annihilate, but Weavile works too. Fake Out plus Icicle Crush to kill. Alright, so... Oh, thanks for the raid, V-Colt. Thanks. Things are looking good so far. Not following you, I'll just do that. Okay, so... That is actually all the trainers I have planned right now. I'm interested in taking a bit of a look at the Sun Double to see what my potential strat for that is. I haven't looked at it too much. Okay, so that's in terms of frags, 1 for Annihilate, 2 for Weavile, 1 for Coco, and 1 for Togi. So there's a few things to So let's look at the double. We're no longer dealing with rain. I'm not sure if maybe the overworld rain's still around, but it doesn't matter because his sun's gonna be set up anyway. I don't remember for sure. It's whatever though. It doesn't matter. There's a few things to look at. To start off with, is there any potential opening I could use to get an encore off of Salazzle? The Shift Tree has Fake Out, but it's faster than me because it's Chlorophyll, so I don't think that's gonna work. I don't really see anything else. I guess maybe I could try an Encore Sleep Powder with Venusaur while I'm already burned. That might be a potential way to look at it. Let's think about a more traditional line. I had seen this. It was Ceruledge one-shots the Venusaur with Bitter Blade, so I can take the Solar Beam and get all my health back with Bitter Blade. And that would bait in Shift-Free Foul Play. It's a consideration. And I would start off with Togi Fake Out, and then I could U-turn the Shift-Free. Okay, so Rose doesn't die to Hex. That's something I was worried about for a bit. Fake Out Ninetales, U-turn Shift-Free, and then I could go into something. I would want it to be something that could probably low kicks. Low kicks I could then first impression it once it's down to Sash. Foul Play does not do that much to me. And then Tauros comes out for exactly. Oh, it's gonna be Flame Charge. That might be a bit. That might be an issue to deal with, actually. I mean, that may be good depending on how I want to approach this. But what are my options for even killing this Tauros? Staraptor's slower. So is Mamo. I could get a yawn off with Torkoal if I really wanted to. Like, that might not be a bad starting point. And, like, in that case, I could actually have it so that I go to Staraptor, then it's still sleeping, and I can Brave Bird kill it. Maybe? I would need to, like, think about baiting and how that would turn out. So, like, the brings would be like, definitely Ceruledge, Togi, Omastar, because I need to pivot. Low kicks. Torkoal. And Staraptor. This teamwork. That's all 6 slots used up already to make this function. So I would need to figure out how to beat the rest of the team with just these guys, which isn't an unreasonable ask because it is a 2v1, but maybe not completely trivial. Because, like, all these guys are really slow, and except for the Raptor, which is actually even slower than just all the Mons anyway. Okay. Well, I couldn't encore into Will-O-Wisp anyway because I don't have what you have, but I don't because what am I saying? Because into Sleep Powder because my Salazzle Slur because of Chlorophyll. Like, I guess Encore into Will-O-Wisp is still technically an option. Maybe. I'm really strapped for slots, and I don't know if these guys can handle these remaining Mons. I have only one Fake Out Mon, so I can't Fake Out Cycle unless I can find stuff to replace some of the guys I currently have. Like, for the low kick, I just need something that baits some priority, that takes foul play and has a priority move, which I guess a Zoomerl could fill that role. But I mean, Zoomerl doesn't have Fake Out either, though, so that doesn't help. Weavile. Okay, Weavile might be what I'm looking for. And, like, I could see this potentially helping on some of the later guys. The problem comes, I need to figure out how to kill these guys. They're like, that's not an easy task. Like, we've all kind of helped it's faster than all of them, but it does no damage to any of them. It does, like, almost, it does less, it does actually bit to. And I also have to deal with Intimidate, that's also something to worry about. None of my mons even take on Great Tusk that well. Like, it's outspeeding most of my stuff, and it just one-shots everything. This is also covered cloak, so I can't even fake out cycle that if I wanted to. Not that I don't even know how to though. That's a problem. How I would fit the mons I need to. What even kills Great Tusk on my team? I guess there's Pyroar. What's the Laz will do? Oh, right, Salazzle, I don't have Flamethrower on it anymore. Houndoom. Yeah, Houndoom does work. Is Coco what I'm looking for? Like, how is Alluring Voice doing against the Great Tusk? Not bad. But like, where would I even fit that on this team? That's the problem. The slot compression is a big problem. I remember that last time I did a strat that was very similar to this, but I had Chronoth as the mon to both take the foul play from Shiftry and bait move from Tauros. And I also had Crobat, which I don't have either of those here. Like, I think I have to find a new strat. I don't think this is gonna work. I mean, the current issue is though that Salazzle still has to do a lot of heavy lifting, and I don't have a good mon to. Man, how is it Salazzle when it comes to actually like tanking these moves? Venusaur doesn't do too much. I actually tank Shiftry pretty well. And Tauros kills me, so I would have to always be baiting kills with Tauros. I'm at least faster than it. That's nice. But like, the thing is, I need to be burned in order to. Well, no, I actually don't need to be burned because Salazzle's a fire type, so I'll just take Will-O-Wisp anyway. Um, how much PP does Will-O-Wisp even have? 24, so that's more than enough. What would even do my leads to do this bait properly? That's also kind of a concern there. I could lead low kicks and you get Weather Ball from Venusaur, which Ceruledge can switch in on. It would be like most of the same, except I'm beating Night Slash and Foul Play, which is fine. And like, what would be my other guy? Probably Raptor, if I were to guess. No, Raptor dies to Ninetales Fire Blast. I can't use that. Torkoal's a fire type. I don't think I'd have Torkoal in this situation though. So let's just pick something random. I don't know. What's even the AI conditions for it clicking Will-O-Wisp? I should definitely figure that out. If a player is holding a Curing Berry, if AI is faster and its best damage move is physical, so it's always +3 on the first turn. So I just need something that doesn't bait kill from it. I guess just like throw something random on. I'll figure it out when I do it later. So it would be like low kicks and Tyranitar. Tyranitar is my placeholder. Sure, lead. I mean, I can't do it like that. No way, actually, Tyranitar won't work because Venusaur sees kill on it. No, wait, no, that's, wait, okay, Ninetales sees kill on, Ninetales and Venus see kill on low kicks. I need something in order to get the right diagonal targeting. I need something that baits neither kill from Ninetales or Venus. So, okay, my options are actually way more limited than I realized. Pyroar technically works, sure. Like that would also help for later, so I can probably make that work. Oh, oh wait, but no, Pyro is a fire type, so it won't bait Will-O-Wisp. Never mind. I mean, Belly Bolt does work, I guess. I'm just like not sure, but it's like I prospects for like having any use later. And then I switch into Cerulege and Salazzle. Salazzle would just be like replacing Toki in the situation. This free up slots. I also probably won't need Omastar either. The annoying thing though is actually that since Salazzle's not baiting any kills from Venu, it could like just randomly sleep power me. I'm not baiting kills from Ninetales. You know, and the fact I'm not baiting kills is actually going to be really annoying. I could pre-damage to be dead to Ninetales Fire Blast. That like might be manageable. If that's the case, then the targeting would be intact. Kind of play a bit on the edge there, but I think it will work. Venu is going for Cerulege, Bitter Blades, and that baits in Shiftry, Foul Play. Go into. I would have to. I would have to Sludge Bomb Shiftry. The kind of annoying thing is that I could poison it, kill it earlier than I want to, and I'm in a bad spot anyway, so okay. Like I'd have to like make lines based on the varying encore turns. After that it would be Tauros, both see kill on both would see kill, Ninetales maybe on Neither, but or both, it doesn't make a difference in terms of targeting. And it's Flame Charge from Torkoal. I mean Tauros. I would need to get a Scary Face off at some point between this. Like I could either do it on the turn I switch out. The problem is that how well does Raptor take the Flame Charge? Pretty poorly, actually. Though with Citrus, it's enough. And since it's -2 speed, the -1 speed, I'll still be faster. Okay, this does work. And Brave Bird. Okay, and then I have an extra slot to play around with to make this all work out. Okay, we need to figure out how to kill all of Jenna's team. I got as many turns as I need just from spamming Encore. There is one aspect I didn't fully consider. I remember in the past hearing about there being an issue where when Encored, sometimes they just target a completely different slot. And like that could end up happening to Raptor. That's something I need to consider a bit more. The amount of damage I'm taking is not good for making this work. I would also need to wait. Okay, now the poison's actually really gonna mess me up because I could potentially. Like, I have to get these encore turns correct. Like, maybe baiting Flame Charge isn't the solution. I, like, somehow would like to find a way to bait high horsepower, but that's a big ask. Like, ironically, actually, the one that would be best for that is Salazzle, but it's currently a bit occupied. Oh, I shouldn't take Shiftry that well, so... Palmon? It's getting Raging Bull or high horsepower. That's not good. Okay. I wish Azumarill got high horsepower, but it's Raging Bull by a little bit. Flygon doesn't have a priority move. I got rid of First Impression. So it doesn't even help. Torkoal. Wait. Caracosta might be what I'm looking for. How much does it take from these Shiftry attacks? Not that much. I need to be very precise when it comes to pre-damaging. And, like, make sure... I could use one of the pinch berries because it will, like, mean I get put in range for high horsepower, but never get put into range of Raging Bull or Flame Charge. It won't CC... Oh, wait, no. Nope, it's White Herb, so it could actually CC. Never mind that idea then. Okay, that actually is going to make it really complicated because, like, fighting and ground share, a lot of this seems super effective. Like, I think it's just electric. But, like, electric is, like, Raging Bull's just doing more to my Coco anyway, so it doesn't even really help. Not that I have, like, a priority move to begin with, but... Is Torkoal? Yeah, but the problem with Torkoal is that I think it's just gonna redirect into Salazzle kill, so that doesn't even help. I actually now kind of wish that I was slower than Tauros because I could potentially slow Encore the Flame Charge. That won't work in this situation, so never mind. What about Mamo? No, Mamo's just getting close combat. That does not help at all. Actually, there is one aspect of this I have to consider. That intimidates too much. But that might be where I want to look. To getting Mamo in, like getting something in as a scary face. I might just have to not be Staraptor. That may just be the thing. Espeon is actually a good potential one for that. If I get close combat, which shouldn't be too difficult. Like, I was already looking at Caracosta for that, and that can take high horsepower too if I need it to, so... Oh, but... Oh, it is also... White Herb is actually kind of an... Yeah, I didn't think about it for that case, but actually that is good because... Wait, no, that's bad, actually, because... This Tauros being slower is messing me up again. I would need to time out the... Yeah, the encore turns would have to be perfectly timed so that it ends on when this happens. So I can, like, I have to be able to scary face it exactly on the same turn as I come in with Espeon, and so I can't encore that turn if I was in that situation. So, like, I would have to use up the White Herb first by getting it to CC, and then I can scary face it. Kill off Espeon. What's Caracosta even like in terms of baiting? That's pretty important. And that's basically the same, so it's actually fine to replace low kicks with that. I think there is a decent chance Caracosta could just end up getting high horsepower anyway. Like, that wouldn't have been a problem if it wasn't for White Herb. Okay, never mind then. Venu does kind of... No, man, Mamo does work, sort of. I could even Akaberry it to prevent its fire moves even further. I'm not baiting kill from Ninetales, but that does functionally do the same thing in terms of targeting. This would be like Force Diagonal. I'm getting Solar Beam from Venu. That's slightly more annoying, though. Because there's a very rare chance that double crit ended up killing my Cerulege there. It's a super awkward range. Can I, like, pre-damage for Citrus when it comes to that? Plus 80. So 172. It would be 172 minus 95, and whatever it's 25%. 47. Plus 47. 124. I wouldn't be dead there. But what about if it doesn't crit? What if it's minus 63? It brings me to 109, which that never kills with crit. Okay, so that would work. Okay, I can make that work then. Mamo can get exactly close combat from Tauros. As I said, especially if I... Oh, actually, Foul Play does way more than I realized it did. Okay, I actually might need to consider this a bit more carefully. Nah, actually, with Citrus Berry, it's fine. No, not. It actually isn't. I could just get Raging Bull. Fake Fat's not enough in this case. The Frostlass is terrible. I'm not doing that. Houndoom? Houndoom is not baiting kills. And it also just baits high horsepower anyway, so never mind. What are all my guys with priority moves? Well, there is Samurott. That might be a real consideration. So Venus, Solar Beam. These don't do. Is Foul Play and Nightslash do the exact same damage to Samurott? I guess it's how it ends up working out based on the attack stats. And then I should always be getting close combat. I won't see it as negative effect, so even if he's since he kills, he'll go for it. Oh, but actually, it not seeing kill is a problem because I need it to because otherwise it would just target Salazzle because of how that works. Shell Armor means though I could probably pre-damage for this. It shouldn't be too difficult. And if I get close combat, I can go into Espeon. Where I need to what you have it the Shiftry is still going to be a bit of an issue to deal with because I can't do this consistent at all. Because it could just end up, I could just randomly poison it, and then it would mess up my Encore terms completely. Does Salazzle get a different move I could potentially use for this? Like a different poison type attacking move? No, I mean Overheat would be perfect, but I don't have access to that yet. Temper Flare surely does way too little damage. Salazzle has terrible attack. Like, it wouldn't be an issue if I was using First Impression, but I'm not, so. I could. Okay, this is a bit dumb. I could go Jaboka Berry Samurott. And then it would actually always be consistent because it would hit me, use up Jaboka Berry, and then I'd kill a Sludge Bomb. I guess that might be a potential option. But do the Encore turns even time out correctly? Let's see, okay. So turn 1 I lead off with Samurott Belly Bolt. Baits it, Belly Bolt baits Will-O-Wisp, go to Salazzle and Ceruledge, Encore, and Bitter Blade Hill, that's turn 1 of Encore. We're fast encoring, so it's only for 2 extra turns. Then Shiftry comes out, going for Foul Play Nightslash, going to Samurott. Jaboka Berry brings that off. And I kill with Sludge Bomb. That's turn 2 of. I kind of need the. I actually need the extra turn. That's frustrating. Well, do I? No, no, wait. This actually times out perfectly, I think. And then Tauros comes out going for close combat on Samurott. Going to Espeon. Waste to turn with Salazzle. It doesn't really matter. No, no. Frick, no, actually, this doesn't time out correctly. I wish my Espeon had a bit higher speed because otherwise, in that case, I could actually outspeed the Tauros, and I wouldn't need to do all this weird, scary face stuff. 31 would have been enough, but I didn't quite get lucky enough for that. I can't go lagging tail because on Salazzle because then I won't outspeed the Ninetales, and then this whole thing would be useless anyway. Is Golduck faster than Ninetales? There's no way. Yeah, not even close. I mean, even if I wanted to Brave Mint, I would just end up being slower than Ninetales anyway, even though I would actually be slower. I mean, that would be a horrible investment anyway, so I'm not even gonna bother considering it. I could, if I went to an Intimidate Mon, that would use it up, so that would actually be kind of good for a Raptor, but Raptor's not taking a close combat at all. If I went to Coco, could I overwhelm the Tauros with damage? Would Thunderbolt plus Sludge Bomb kill? It actually does. Okay. I could accidentally kill the Tauros earlier, but fine in that case. Honestly, in that case, I probably don't even need Jaboka Berry because it would work out either way. And then I have an extra slot to use to handle the rest of this. Okay. So what would be the best mon to use for this? Espeon is actually a kind of interesting one. Espeon does not great damage to the Ninetales, but it is decent to Arcanine and one-shots the Great Tusk. Okay, so like what's faster than Ninetales and Arcanine and can do good damage to it, and also preferably as a special attacker, so I don't need to worry about speed issues. Naganadel? No, it doesn't do enough damage. Oh, but I also do have to use mons that are already on my team. I don't have the free slot. Unless I actually do. How does Espeon look in this situation? It's not dead to Venusaur or Ninetales, so it actually would work for this, for like what I have in Belly Bolt right now. Okay. Maybe, I mean, Annihilate is a physical attacker, so it's not what I'm exactly looking for. It does do good damage to the Ninetales. We're doing 53% Psychic. I gotta put a Twisted Spoon on, so it's 52. Minus 1 CC is 38, so that's not quite enough. I don't have a lot. I don't have that many special attackers, is what I'm noticing. Could go into Heracross and Trailblaze up. Burned would even mean, yeah, I would still be able to. Like, I have infinite turns because the Ninetales is just gonna be. I can just keep locking it into Will-O-Wisp. I don't have infinite because I'll run out of PP on Salazzle eventually, but how much PP does Encore have again? It's 5. It is 5. Um, Trailblaze, get that Trailblaze up. And like that means I think Heracross can just kill Ninetales by itself. So like I don't even need to do that weird of a thing to get this done. Okay, I think that this is the team that I'm going to be working with. Samurata would be. I have a few more kinks to work out, and I don't have time for this right now, so I'm just gonna end here.